Hi and welcome. Today what I want to do is talk about licks, okay, and stock phrases. Eric Clapton once said, there are stock phrases I always play. There's stock phrases that I work from, okay? And it's a really interesting little bit of advice. There's a really old YouTube video where he's talking about that. He'll play a little stock phrase and then he'll expand upon it. And you can do this in so many ways on the guitar. I do this all the time. So today I'm going to talk about a whole variety of stock phrases you can use and what you can do. We're going to go talk about blues, fingerpicking, strumming and various other stuff, okay? First of all, you know, Clapton is a blues maestro. We all know that. He's awesome, okay? So like, how do you use a stock phrase? Well, what a lot of people do when they play like a solo, say the minor pentatonic, they'll just play like note after note. You know, that is a bit boring, it's a bit mundane, but if you have a stock phrase, something like this, then you can really build upon that, okay, and start doing stuff like this. See how I expanded upon that, and then do something like this. Okay, and then that, and then you can do more and more. And see that, it's just a template. That original bit is a stock phrase. Everything else after that was just expanded upon and playing about with it. Okay, so you can take a lick like that, and that is a simple lick. It's just 7 of the D string, 5 of the G string, 7 of the G string with a bend and release, okay? So you got this so far. And then 5 of the G, 7 of the D. So, and again slowly. You can have vibrato on at the end. And like I say, you can really have fun with that. But when you're doing stuff like strumming, you know, okay, you can have a stock phrase like a strum pattern. Say something like this. That's a basic stock phrase, and that is just down, down, up, up, down, up. Most people know that already. So you just strum down, down, up, down, up. Okay, nice and slowly. And then you could do some bass notes. You can even do some percussive strumming. Stock phrase there is just that simple strum pattern and then expanding upon it in different ways. A few little ideas for you there, but let's move on to the next one. I do it with a bit of Travis picking every now and then. So you can start off with a phrase like this, a little bit of simple Travis picking. And then build from there and do stuff like this. Okay, and you wouldn't believe, you know, that starts off from that stock phrase. It's getting that groove, you know. And Mark Knopfler, Dire Straits legend, he talks about this in a few videos I've seen knocking around on the internet, where, you know, he just starts off by talking about getting that going and get a solid groove going, then you expand upon it a little bit at a time. The stock phrase there is very simple. It's just, I'm playing an A7th chord, okay? And I've got 2nd fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the B string, but the picking hand phrase is just this. Okay, so we're plucking the A string and the B string. Then I'm just doing D string, A string, D string, and all those bass notes on the A and D strings with the thumb. And you know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm adding in a ping on the B string on beat 1. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. And you get that rock solid. Vary it by plucking another string. And adding some melody notes on. Change your chords. You can have loads of fun with that, okay? But if you enjoy that sort of stuff, hopefully that gave you some inspiration. A bit of a tangent there, you know. I wanted to start off by talking about Clapton and stock phrases and blues, and then we moved on to all that sort of stuff. But there's a lot of stuff for you to enjoy there, okay? But if you want more on the Travis picking side of things and all that sort of stuff interests you, then definitely check out this video here. Right, thanks so much for watching. Cheers, bye bye.